welcome to another wonderful day in the world of Waikato Sheds. I'm here with Glen Armstrong.
How are we?
Yeah, we're very well, and we're here at Te Aroha. The sun's shining, it's beautiful, and Glen and his team done a fantastic job and built this stable / house. And you want to tell us a bit about it, how it's gone?
Yeah, so it's gone pretty good. It's a few firsts for us. We haven't done steel frame before, but managed to get through it all right and get on. But yeah, it's quite a bit different in here. Obviously, we've got the big raking ceilings, if you can see in here, skylights. We've got natural timber flooring going down, so it's going to be a bit different than your standard sort of build. So
yeah, and it's sort of being that it's got the shed stables on the one side and then the house joined. Yeah, it is quite different, but even though it is like that, it's still going to be really high end.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it's timber floors. Where are those from?
So it's just recycled remu that's just been remilled in a place in Manamata. So it's just been milled to go down as flooring. So it's just to bring that character into it. Obviously, her, past is from villas and whatnot, so she wanted to drag a bit of that back into this place as well. Yeah. As long as having the stables here, so it's work
and pleasure.
And pleasure at the same time, yeah.
And I suppose in saying that, so you guys have also done something that's a bit different to what we normally do and put weatherboards on the outside of this.
Yeah.
So these weatherboards aren't timber, they're made out of...
No, so this is linear, which is a fibre cement product, which is just... it's a good, both products are good, but it is better for the heat.
Yep.
We're shrinking and expanding. And you do still get a nice finish on it without the popping of the nails.
Yeah, and more and more nowadays, weatherboards quite thin when they're out of timber, where this, you get that older look with the bigger weatherboard, which looks really good as well.
Bigger profiling, which sort of keeps into it, But I think the whole idea from what you wanted was just to basically not just have that corrugated iron-cladded building.
Yes.
Have a bit of a nicer looking facade on the front where she's going to have her living area. A bit of a roof and deck chairs and whatnot out here. So
yeah. And so you're saying this is the first time for you guys working with steel house. Yep. How did you find that?
Yeah, good. Obviously a learning experience because obviously we used to timber. So with us, if timber needs to be cut or planed, we just plane it down. But with steel, it's sort of a little bit different. So, but like I say, it's just a learning thing really. So once you do it once, you pick it up for the second time and go on. So
and what's quite good about it all comes pre-made. Quite light to work with is what we've heard.
Definitely light. Like in comparison, if you're lifting up a frame that's the size of that out of timber, you need 4 or 5 guys to get that up, where you can do this with 2 people.
Yes.
So it's up, stood, and it's pretty straight. You just straighten your joins and go from there. So
cool.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's been really good working with you guys on this build, and obviously local to Te Aroha, so you guys are doing a lot of work around locally.
Yeah,
so it's awesome following you guys on Facebook and seeing all the different stuff you do. So and we've got another project in the near future we'll be working on together as well.
Yeah, definitely. No, that'll be a good one too. Yeah, bit more of a view from where we're going to be doing that one. But
nice. So that's going to be another habitable one that we've got going on. So it's going to be exciting to go through and see that one. So cheers for all the work. It'd be exciting to come here when that's all fully finished, have a beer and enjoy it. So it's going to be really good. Cheers.
100%.
Cool. So we're inside this awesome shed, and there's a few different things going on in here. They've had to line behind this with fireproof jib. I believe it's fireproof jib. And then this is going to be a fireplace for an electric gas fireplace in here, so that's pretty cool. Gonna have a nice little firebox in there, look really sharp. That's why it's got power for the ignition into the back of it, but it still shows you how this is steel house and the whole thing's steel house. But once they put the jib on and get the jib stopper in, you just never know. It all comes up perfectly straight and really nice. And then some of the other cool features in here are like these huge doorways that we've put in to just really accentuate how the room, that it's not that big a house, but with the high ceilings and the high doorways, it feels much bigger than you would think it is. And then sort of going on with that feature, they've put this huge cavity slider in here. And that just slides the whole way into there, and then it has a bedroom / this is an office in here. So it's just another really cool feature that Glen and the team have made work, but also that with Steelhouse, all of this is possible. So you can sort of let your wildest dreams come true with Glen, Bronick and Thomas in the design stage when they're working out the shed or shed house for you. So it's really cool. Next, we'll just pop out into the actual shed part of this shed house and have a look around there. Cool. So now we're in the horse, like the shed part of this shed house combo. So we'll just come through a door with a partitioned wall through it and into here. And we've had New Zealand Equine have come in and built these 3 amazing stable boxes already, and then it's going to have another couple on the other side once it's done. And these are really cool rubberized mats on there for the horses to sleep on and sit on, and then these big doors that just easily roll shut. And with this, you think there's no handles on it, you just pull that down and that unlocks it, which is a pretty cool little feature that the horses are never going to be able to push that and get out, but it's just easy to open up and do. So that's really cool in this. So we work with New Zealand Equine. So if you're wanting something like this or a pole barn with stables, we're going to be able to sort that out for you and work in with them. But yeah, just really big, nice, light-filled shed in this end of it, and then the house on the other end. And then something else that's kind of different to what we normally do are these doors. So these doors have been custom made up by a company, and they're just big barn style doors that, look at that, just a couple of fingers, really easy to open and get through. So that means that she's going to be able to back up the big horse float, load the horses on and off, or just have them open and bring the horses in and out. So really easy to deal with and do, but just something that's a bit different. We'll pop outside in a minute and we'll just look at a couple of different features we've had to do to make this work instead of a roller door. So here we are, come on outside, and you're going to get the full picture of what we're talking about. These awesome big barn doors, and they both slide on tracks open. And what we've had to do up above is a little sort of false wall coming down, so any water that hits there comes down and falls away from the doors, making the doors fully watertight. And then above it, what we've done is have City Glass make this awesome vent up. So it's got a vent opening with mesh on the back so that there's always airflow going into the stables. So just another really cool thing that we're able to work in with our suppliers, City Glass in this instance, and do. So we love sheds, but we can do all sorts of different things with sheds. It's not just all about normal straight gable. We love doing custom work and making it work. So like we say, ring up or email in and talk to the people in the office. Bronick, Glen and Thomas, our 3 amazing salesmen, they're going to be able to make all your dreams come true with a big shed like this. So awesome. Can't wait to get back here when it's fully finished and see it all painted. She's got some awesome colours going into it to work with her artwork and have it all done. So really looking forward to that. Great sheds done right.